Hey there, true believers, Rain Kisaragi here with more Let's Play Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Last time, we went to the horse races and we dominated. Then we made $400,000, because I forgot to remove things from my inventory, like a moron. Hi, Moogie. It is the Fluffy Festival. Yeah, man, I got you. Let's go. Can't be Pegrant. Hey Siri, you have 6 hearts. We'll see if this is gonna work. Siri, I don't have a lot of faith in you. Just gonna be honest here, sweetheart. You're the child of Elder Blood, but I don't think you can win this contest. Unless teleporting counts as a talent or something, then maybe you could win. But I don't know. Tiny baby cow. Oh, do we speedrun the baby cow too, or try to at least? Alright, Rummy. Oh, should we talk about where Rummy is from? Did you guys guess in the last video? I'm assuming you probably didn't, and you were like, I have no idea who this is. I've never heard of this character in my life. Rummy is from a game called Ephemeral Fantasia for the PS2. It is a turn-based RPG that operates on a Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask style 3-day cycle, because the king is trying to like keep himself alive indefinitely, so because he's dying from a disease or something, and you're set there to go, like, perform it at the wedding, and then, like, time loops constantly. Like, on like, the 3rd day, or time loops, and everyone forgets you, and you start over, and it's an interesting idea, but I don't know how good it is in practice. It's just one of those. I can use Angora rabbits though for the contest. Maybe I mess with rabbits to get the festival. I'll have to look at which one is more efficient. Because if I can get like rabbits in like a week, then maybe I just do the rabbits. Oh, 1 energy short. Cringe. Okay, that's fine. I'll figure that out between videos. That'll be a future rain problem. Because I think we're not gonna win any more festivals unless in some chance Siri wins. I think we're probably done winning festivals this year. I mean, it'd be cool if we, still just 3. Okay, that's fine. I may have to look at that. I'm interested to see what the difference is for those. But Rummy rather, sorry. I keep thinking of K-pop Demon Hunters for some reason. Rummy is one of the first characters you meet in the game. She's the guard. She's like a royal guard. Escorts you to the palace. Is tasked with like watching and protecting you. So your first 3-day cycle, there's no combat because you just stay in town. It's not safe outside of town. You can't leave town, and you just kind of exist and hang out for a little while. There's a rhythm game for your guitar, which is also a sentient magic item that talks to you. He comments on the size of Rummy's honkers the first time you meet her, because like, hey, I know you're a bard. You can't be flirting with this person. I'm gonna make her feel very uncomfortable and make it be awkward. Stop trying to flirt with her before you even really talk to her for the first time. Alright. Your guitar. Oh, ladies, but see. All right. I'll just see God then. Cool. It's not the same when I don't get to see God with those two. It isn't the same. But yeah, it's a fun concept. I like the like time loop as a plot device. I really do quite like that. But yeah, I just feel like the game could have been better. I didn't equip my shit. Hold on, sorry. You have to. There we go. It's a better number to end on now. Yeah, I like the time loop idea, but it just, I don't know. Just didn't really hit the mark, I guess. Oh, we have to do Spinch today. I guess we don't have to do Spinch today. We could just let it go for today because of the festival. That's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. I like how we're only on 3rd generation cow as well. That's pretty sick. I guess we're only on 4th generation chicken, so I guess it's not like that big of a difference, really, now that I think about it. I guess it's probably fine. So how would I improve the 3-day cycle stuff? Because, oh, I forget because, like, the way that it works, because you do get to, like, gain party members and stuff, and you go through, like, 3-day quests to get your party members and whatever, and that's great. But then, like, I'm trying to remember how it, because, like, being aware of the spell breaks you out of the spell. So essentially, like, as soon as, like, you finish Rummy's quest, for instance, you finish her quest and you break her out of the cycle. Then when she goes to meet you at the dock, like, oh hey, you're that new bard or whatever. Haha, just kidding. I remember you. When you told me what was happening, I remember everything now. And that's the whole setup, is that you try to, like, wake people up from the spell. Because the king's, like, using people's life force to cast the spell, so it, like, by you pulling them out, you are making his life harder. Oh, hold on, I should get some more snacks for our pet here. Prinny, are you? Okay, you are at 3 hearts now. Okay, cool. That's not so bad then. Then yeah, I wish there was a way for you to, like, keep your gear, because, like, I remember, at least, whenever you loop, because you lose all your levels whenever you loop, because you weren't level 5 when you came to the town, you were level 1 when you came to town, so now you're level 1, and it's like, oh, so then there's no progression ever, because I can't ever make progress. Am I just not seeing Verso? Verso, where did you go? Oh wait, you're a white chicken, Verso. Hey, how's it going? I thought you'd be a brown chicken for some reason. Yeah, sorry about that. That was a little awkward. But yeah, I if there was, like, more consistency in that game with how you, with what carries over and such, I think it would have been better. I mean, I get that you lose everything when you carry on, when the game loops, because, like, that's what it did in Majora's Mask, really. But that game was different because it was an action game, not an RPG. So, like, somewhere in translation, when we do the, oh, hey, you've lost all of your levels and skills and abilities and gear, and it's just like, wow, then why am I grinding anything ever? Because I'm just going to lose everything in 2 days. It doesn't matter. So, I don't know. If they could, if there was a workaround to, like, make that make more sense, or if there's a workaround in the game that I never got to that makes it do that. I do remember there was a lot of, like, weirdly specific things you had to do. Oh, what was his name? It was like the fisherman character, I think. Because his whole shtick was like, oh, he has to take you to this cursed island, and ooh, you go to the cursed island, and then you finish the dungeon there, and then he wakes up at the end of the dungeon, and it's like, oh, but to get to the dungeon, you need to, like, be on the 3rd day at, like, the 11th hour mark. So, like, you have an hour to finish this really long dungeon, and if you fail to get to the end, it just loops you, and you just wasted that whole cycle because of this character. So I don't know. There's better ways. Is this Geralt? Is this Ciri, rather? Is this Geralt, the animal I didn't bring? Yeah, you got it. I'm not gonna win, but start the contest, Moogie. It is the festival for it. Cool. I lost. Yippee, I lose. Alright, anyway. Whatever. I had a feeling I was going to. But before we go to bed, we have to go take care of Ciri, because Ciri never got any attention today. Ciri, you tried. And I appreciate your effort in trying. Take care of you real fast. There you go. You know what? There you go. Just in case, you know, just in case feeding you by hand didn't work. We'll just do it that way too. That's fine. We have a lot of fodder anyway, right? Oh yeah, yeah, okay, we're fine. Alright, well, there we go. Yeah, we might just do spinach tomorrow. That's fine. Losing a day here isn't gonna kill us. We made no money today, which is cringe, but that is what it is. Alright, what else we got this season? Just the pumpkin jamboree. Okay. Oh, we have onions today. I'm afraid to look further, because I know we're gonna have everything today. Oh god, we have everything today. Alright, cool. So we're gonna... alright. Everything to harvest today. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you got... I'm just pondering on how to fix that system now and make a better version of how to do that. I guess you would need to like get like magic weapons and shit that could travel through time or something. Like, cause the Zelda excuse is like, oh, these are special weapons that you got from inside the dungeons. They're unique and different, and that's why they can move through time and stuff when you loop. I love Majora's Mask, but that doesn't really make sense. How like the boomerang, or not the boomerang, how the bow like moves through time and stuff. That's kind of weird. So I don't know. If you were to do it in an RPG, you would need to. But at the same time, though, like you would need to scale up the threats in the areas you were already in to like have it make sense, but then that wouldn't make sense because then you I'll have to ponder this more than I thought I was gonna have to ponder this. But yeah, we'll just regenerate some energy while we get our stuff, because then we're gonna harvest and we're gonna water and it'll be great. I may have to go to the store today. I don't think I have any carrots. But we'll have to work on that. There we go, Marcel. You have your 4th yet, so we can... You don't have your 4th. Of course you don't. Why would you? As soon as he gets his 4th, we're gonna start like accurately measuring how long it takes to get the next heart. So yeah, that'll be a fun little exercise, I'm sure. Sorry, very tired. I'm not even doing a full recording session today, and I'm just very tired. I guess that's what I get for sleeping like shit all week. I guess that's how it would work. I just back to our game mechanic discussion. I don't mind resetting your level and stuff because that makes sense given how that kind of setting would work. But like, you would almost need a secondary stat for like your training. Like, oh, your training level is what teaches you your abilities or whatever. Because then you could theoretically raise your training level and then have that not be reset because that's more of an internal thing more than an external. And then your level, like your character level, could reset, but then you would still have like your techniques and stuff. Like, oh, I still know how to I still know how to cast Fireball or whatever, because I just know how to do that. Especially if you like freed your mind from the control of the spell, it would just, I think that would make sense to do it like that. Sorry, we're just kind of talking game mechanics now about a game that none of you have ever heard of. But I think in a time loop situation like that, doing it that way would be interesting, because I wouldn't mind my level being reset if there was like a point to like doing the RPG part, because that's the advantage when it comes to like Zelda, right? In Majora's Mask, you just get your tools because they come with you, and there's no other real like mechanic to stop you from just continuing, right? So yeah, I think if there was some point to doing the leveling up, there was some point to doing the RPG part of the time looping RPG, then you could make it make sense and still be a way that doesn't feel like you're robbing the player. Because maybe it would have been better to play it when I did play it, because now the idea of losing all my progress immediately sounds like the worst thing ever, and I just don't want to do that because it doesn't sound fun. But like, I got tired of that when I was young. So like, how now am I going to be in this situation when now I have even less time to redo stuff that I had to do already? I had to replay one day in this, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this today. That's an investment that I don't even know if I have time to do with like one day. So, I don't know. I just... Yeah, maybe it's just that I had more patience back then, or whatever, but, like, now it just sounds like such a ball ache to have to essentially replay the game every time the game loops. And you have to loop the game, like, 12 times, if not more, to get all the party members and the content and all of that. We might just take a break in water, since we have so much more harvesting left to do. And I just, yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's a really good idea, and there's definitely some meat on those bones to enjoy, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, replaying stuff, no, that was actually right. We're fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think you could make a fun turn-based RPG based on, like, a time loop mechanic and do it correctly. I think we can do one more before we run out of water. Yeah, because now we gotta get water. Alright, then we'll harvest the rest of our stuff and we'll go to bed. It's gonna be a long day today, but that's fine. It's fall. Fall was here for long days. Gotta make sure we replant too. Very important we do that. Because we're not making any money in winter. We're barely even doing anything in winter. We're probably just gonna go to the winter mine to catch that guardian and then just be done, probably. Well, the hot spring guardian and then that one, and then we'll probably be done after that, really. Can't imagine we're gonna have too much exciting stuff happening in winter. But that is the way with all cozy farm sim games. Oh, what game was it? There was like one or two Harvest Moon games where there are winter crops, and you can still like play the game in winter. I forget what games they are, but I remember carrots being a winter crop because like you can grow carrots. They're underground. It's fine. It's fine. You can just they grow underground. They're fine, and you can just grow carrots. And it was like, oh, I could do something in winter, and it's cool. I think that's a thing that we need to bring back for cozy games is like outdoor crops in winter, because man, like not having anything to do in winter sucks. So yeah. That's something I think we could work with. Here's a conversation in the comments question for you. What's a game mechanic that you think was bad but could be good if done differently? We hear about the one that comes to mind with like good game mechanics we're never gonna see again is the Nemesis system from that one Lord of the Rings game. But that's because they're never going to let... Okay, Ivy's just stuck out here. They're never going to let that get used again. So, like, we're never going to see it because... we're never going to see it because they don't want us to see it. So, like, what's this... Like that, but that's like a good system, though. What's a bad system that could be made to be good if it was just done less like shit? I don't know. I'm gonna go back once again. The time travel thing we've been talking about for the last 20 minutes. I think that would be something you could make work. Yeah, we have to finish planting. Just gonna have to tank the stamina loss today. It's not gonna be that big a deal. Why are you out in the fields planting seeds at 2 in the morning? Because I've lost control of my life. No, it's because everything in the universe got harvestable today. And I just had to I had to take care of my family's livelihood. I have a family. And it's Saturday. You can be out until 2 a.m. on Saturday. It's fine. Did I oversleep? I did not oversleep, though. That's surprising. Alright. Please. There you are, Prinny. Okay, you are still over here. Very cool. I'm trying to think of other mechanics that, like, were bad that could be made good. Trying to think. I guess, like, something that I didn't really like about it, in Dark Cloud 2, because in Dark Cloud 1, there was a whole thing where, like, oh, this is, like, the main character, he's good at, like, slashing stuff, and he's, like, he like, stuff that's, like, you know, fleshy, he's really good at that stuff. And then you get a character who's like, oh, I'm one of the ranged characters, and that's kind of my shit, the non-elemental ranged stuff. And you get a character who's like, oh, I'm the guy who smashes things, so stuff that's like hardened is gonna take more damage because I smash stuff. That's cool. That's really easy to understand. Then in the sequel, they're like, oh, hey, you have 2 characters this time. You have engineer guy who uses a wrench, and I'm like, okay, so the smashing stuff guy, cool. And you get a girl who with a sword. I'm like, okay, that's like easy to understand. And then, like, they don't give you any more characters, but they give you a robot suit that has like limited energy. It's like, oh, this is for fighting like big enemies, and I'm like, okay, why do big enemies need their own special thing to fight them? But like, all right, okay. I mean, I'm still here for this, but like, okay. And then it's like, oh, the girl can turn into monsters, and every one of those monsters has like unique stuff about. Like, I don't know. It did not hit for me. Like how Dark Cloud 1's system hit, because I guess that was like every character, and characters were like unique, and this is just like the cast is so small. I don't know. It just didn't work for me. And this is an example of a system that didn't work, that I already could tell you how to fix it. You just do it like the first game. Do it the way that worked. Not asking for much. But I need to play Dark Cloud on the channel. The game's so good. Another PS2 era RPG. Okay, 4 hearts. So we got Verso with 4 hearts. Let's grab 2 stacks of chicken feed, and we'll measure how long until we get the 5th heart for Verso. That's how we're gonna do this, and then we'll know. See, we can do scientific method here. It's just gonna be a weird way to do it, but we can do it. Maybe I should rearrange my backpack again because of how. Look, I just have a penguin. I have 2 rings too. What the hell are the rings about? There we go. Because now we'll like immediately leave the barn and get our regeneration tool equipped, and then we'll go do our water stuff. So it's like really just order of operations. See? Rain can plan things out a little bit. We may just finish our chores and go to bed though, because I don't know what we really have left to do in autumn. All of our stuff is really in winter, so we may just try to sprint into winter. But we'll do an experiment to see how long it's going to take to Verso his next heart. Oh, we should go see the goddess too, shouldn't we? We haven't done that in a few days. Yeah, really should have probably been doing this consistently. But I need to play out to year 5 anyway because of trophies, so it's not like actually to year 6, isn't it? Because I need to get because one of the trophies is to sell a 5-star rarity everything. So I'll have to get everything in the field. Right? I think that's one of them. Yeah, reach spring year 5. Make 300 gifts to the goddess. That sucks. Make a shit ton of money. Catch every fish we're gonna get this playthrough. Cook 50 dishes. Don't know how that's gonna work. Everything. I'm probably just gonna follow a guide. Make a list. Yeah, ship every crop with 5 rarity. So we'll need to be at least probably year 6 by the end of that. I got all of those done. Breed every livestock. I think we're just missing sheep and rabbit right now. 5 pets. Club and Clash festival, and then eat everything that you can make. That'll be hand in hand with cook everything. So yeah, I mean, not too shabby on the old Chivo list. But I think that's where we're gonna stop for the day. So I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time. So till then, Rank K, out.